Okay, so many of you all are asking me, Sgerita, what should I be charging for booth rent? Let me tell you a little something about booth rent. People, I almost can guarantee you 12 out of 10 of y'all, yeah, I said that right, 12 out of 10 of y'all are probably charging cheap booth rent compared to what you should be charging for booth rent based on your expenses. You cannot just open up a salon and say, you know what, I'm going to charge $200 because she charged $200 where I worked at, and I'm going to go up and you can come work for me and pay $100, and then this week you'll pay $150, and next week we'll just work it on up till you get $200. You really can't do that because you have to create numbers. Numbers don't lie, people lie. So when you're creating numbers for your booth rent and you're trying to figure out what do I need to charge, you need to calculate your expenses. Now I have a formula for that, but you're going to have to join my Achieve program. And probably some of you all salon owners need to have Sgerita Cherry take over and allow me to come in there and take over your salon. Now don't be looking all crazy and sideways, because yes, I will take over your salon and get into your business. One thing that I found that when I'm dealing with salon owners, y'all be so cute in the mall, y'all be so cute at the hair show, y'all be so cute at the brunches, but when I pull out them bank statements, y'all want to get embarrassed. Well, why are you embarrassed now when you was laughing and giggling in the mall, and now it's time to sit down here and look at how you really living? You want to be embarrassed and be crying. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. I commend you, because now you're like, I need to step up and make a decision. I had one of the most powerful phone calls last night, and I was just so inspired because they knew they had it wrong and just wanted to get it right. I know it ain't right. This is just what I've been doing. I don't know nothing else. The majority of you all don't know nothing else. That's why I've created Stylists Who Brunch. That's why I've made myself available to share my knowledge and wisdom with you all, so that you all can get it and understand the numbers. The numbers don't lie. So if you have a salon and you're charging booth rent, you can't charge what she charging down the street, because at your salon you offering cookies, cream, chandelier, valet park. At her salon she's just offering towels and water. So how is it that you could charge the same amount she's charging for booth rent? Somebody's getting cut. So if you're going to offer all these amenities, your booth rent will be different. And for some of you all, if you just look around your salon, you got about, what, 6 stations, 8 stations? And you live in a city with 50,000 people, 100,000 people. In Atlanta, there's 6 million people. All you asking God is for 6 people that's willing to line up with what you offer, or 8 people that's willing to line up with you offer. It doesn't take much. So if you have a booth rent and you're offering services, like I said, it's a formula. You just can't pull it out the hat. Well, everybody in this area is charging $250, so I'm just going to charge $250 too. No, that's why you're still in the hole. That's why you don't see a profit, and you're not going to see a profit. If you're going to conduct your business as a business, then you got to consider your own expenses. Who cares what they're doing down the street? I do employee base. I do commission. I'm not changing. I don't care what you think. I got 5 chairs. All I want is 5 people that's willing to submit and create a career in the beauty industry. So it doesn't take much. And you know, you want to be inspired, you want to mentor, there's nothing wrong with that. But how much inspiration you want? You come to Stylists Who Brunch, you go to all these events, and you get all this inspiration, but when you gonna do? Like, really, when you gonna sit down and do? And then when it's time to look at your finances, and I'm like, okay, let me see your bank statement. Well, Sgerita, I'm embarrassed. And you want to be crying. Well, you wasn't crying when you was in the mall looking cute, and now you want to cry because you want to look, you got to look at you. And sometimes that's not cute. Ask me, I know, I've been there. It's not always cute when you got to look at your spending habits. And when you don't have control over your finances, you don't have control over your life. And that's why you have mood swings when you're at work. You come in the shop, you don't want to speak to nobody because you got some most financial mess going on. It's always money. Always follow the paper trail. It's always a paper trail. So when you get that in order in your business, then you will have your salon in order. When you're charging the appropriate, all these bugs on me, when you're charging the appropriate booth rent and you see a profit, that gets excitement. How many of y'all know when everybody get paid on Friday, they be happy? Increase in money, it brings happiness. Not just happiness, because you still need to be a whole person, and it's not totally about the money. So let me get you straight on that. It's not just about the money. You want an environment that you can work in with people that you care about, people that you like. You all have the same goals. That takes time to build. Everybody don't want to work for you, and you got an attitude because you got financial problems. I really wish you can go in these salons and say, could you show me your bank statements before I decide to work for you, and you promise me all this good stuff? Y'all really should be able to say that to them. But I know that's, y'all gonna be getting sued and all this other stuff, so I do understand that. But that's real life. And it's sad because salon owners, I enjoy talking to you all. I love you all because I'm one of those, and I was in your shoes and I had to seek help. So some of you are at the breaking point. You just don't know what to do. You got to join my Achieve program. There's no option for you. And many people, I've probably had more people join this past week, and it's only what, Tuesday? So from like this weekend to Tuesday, I don't know what you've been doing on my page, I don't know, but I've had more people to join in those few days because it's April. It's, you know, a lot of y'all made promises in January and y'all have already forgot about them. So what you plan on doing? So just how we gonna get to the booth rent? How you gonna change the booth rent? How you looking at your stuff every month and all your booth renters walking up out of there buying new cars, buying houses, living good, and you sitting over here charging the same amount that they charge down the street thinking you doing something, and at the same time you working behind the chair just to keep the lights on because their booth rent is not enough. Because you just did some stuff you didn't know that you were doing. You did what somebody told you. Not no formula. You need a formula to fill out those numbers. You can't just charge a booth rent just because it's a booth rent. Well, I'm going to cover this so I could pay for that. No, you can't. It's a business. What if something happens to you? Your business got to shut down and everybody got to go find somebody to work. Where to work? Why would you put them in that type of situation? People are dependent on you. You know, I hold my salon owners to a higher standard. So if anybody in the shop's supposed to be speaking, it's supposed to be you. If anybody in the shop saying thank you, it's supposed to be you. And if you look around in your salon and it's just a pretty area and ain't nobody in there but you, or it's a pretty area and everybody in there got an attitude just like you, consider your ways. Consider your ways. Because you hired them. It's your business. It's a reflection of you. So back to the beginning of what to charge for booth rent. I can't tell you that. I got to sit down and look at your numbers. We got to sit down and figure out what you spending, how you spending it, when you spending it, where you spending it. You know, the call I had last night, she didn't know what she spent in products. She just didn't know. So you finna pull out them bank statements and we finna find out because somebody lying. You know, people lie. Numbers don't lie, but people lie all the time. But numbers don't lie. So that's why we got to pull out that bank statement and see what you're doing. So and we're going to talk about all that other money stuff later. But just the beginning dealing with booth rent for some of you all trying to figure out your booth rent. Join my Achieve program. I promise you, when I share the formula with you, it's going to make you go, I think I'm getting pimped. But you're pimping yourself. Ain't nobody pimping you. You're pimping yourself because that's what you agreed to charge.